Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about 10th class math 13th chapter probability. What is probability? Probability means it is a chance to occurrence of an event is called as a probability. It is a chance. Occurrence of an event means today rains come or not. It is a chance. Today is rain maybe come or not. It is a, like as if based on the conditions we can conclude the result, that is called as a probability. Okay students, we can understanding some key points in probability chapter. In the theoretical probability of an event is written as P of E. P of E means probability of an event E. P of E means P means probability of event E is equal to number of favorable outcomes of event E. How many favorable outcomes of event E is equal to number of all possible outcomes of an experiment. Total number of possible outcomes of an event E. So it is represented as P of E is equal to N of E by N of S. N of E means number of favorable outcomes of event E by N of S means number of possible outcomes. Okay, the sum of probabilities of all elementary events is equal to the 1. Okay, the sum of probabilities P of E1 plus P of E2 plus P of E3 is equal to 1. E1, E2, E3. E1 is called elementary event, E2 is called elementary event, E3 is called elementary event. The sum of elementary events always equal to the 1. Next, the probability of sure event. Sure event means it is compulsory occur. The probability of sure event is always 1. The probability of impossible event, the event does not be occur. The probability becomes 0. The P of E plus P of E complement. E complement means it is the opposite of E. P of E plus E complement is equal to 1. That means P of E is equal to 1 minus P of E complement. P of E complement is equal to 1 minus P of E. This is the formula we can find. The probability of an event E is a number of P of E such that 0 less than or equal to P of E less than or equal to 1. The probability always lies between 0 less than or equal to P of E less than or equal to 1. The probability lies always from 0 to 1. Okay. Next, we can consider here in probability we can discuss dice problems, paycard problems, balls problems, candies problems. Students, we can first understand the very important topic, deck of paid cards. The deck of paid cards consisting of 52 cards. It can be categorized into 4 groups. 4 groups. 26 are red cards, 26 are black cards. First is red hearts. First 13 can be red hearts. Next red diamonds. It can next clubs. Next spades. This total cards are 52. Every group consisting of 13 cards. In 13 cards, king, queen, jack, and ace, and 2 to 10 numbers. King, queen, jack are called face cards. Okay. Understand? Students, in this probability chapter, we can understand some basic concepts. First one is random experiment. An experiment in which all possible outcomes are known and the exact output cannot be predicted in advance is called as a random experiment. Students, we have known the all possibilities, but we cannot predict the result. That is called as a random experiment. Suppose that examples are tossing a fake coin. Once you can toss a coin at one time, we can know the possibilities, head or tail, but we cannot predict accurately. It becomes tail, it becomes or head. Okay, similarly, rolling an unbiased dice and drawing a card from a paid well shuffled cards. Next, trial. Trial means conduct a random experiment. Once is known as a trial. Okay, one random experiment we can do, that is called as a trial. Outcome, the result, what we get the result, that is called as a outcome. Or suppose we can toss a one coin and one time we can get the head. That head is a outcome of our experiment. Next, sample space. Sample space means a set of all possible outcomes is known as the sample space. A set of all possible outcomes means we can throw the dice, we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, anyone. Okay, these all possible outcomes are called as a sample space. Event is a non-empty subset of a sample space. It is a subset of a sample space. Hey, tossing a coin. Suppose example, tossing a coin becomes head or tail. Head is a one event. To getting a head, it is a one event. To getting a tail, it's a one event. Okay. Next, there are different types of events are there. First one is, okay, simple. There are different types of events. First one is simple event. Simple event means EBC event, we can get the only one sample point as the output. Only we get the only one sample point of the output. It is called as a simple event. We can throw the dice. We can get the possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get 5. 5 is our output. So it is only one point, sample point. So it is called as a simple event. Compound event means the event consisting of more than one outcome. More than one outcome is called as a compound event. It is a collection of simple events. Compound event is a collection of simple events. If a die throws once, we can get the even number. Let E is equal to 2, 4, 6. So here we can get the more than one outcome. So it is a compound event. Next, exhaustive events. The total number of all possibilities of an experiment is known as the exhaustive event. The total or number of possible outcomes of an experiment is known as the exhaustive event. In the experiment throwing a die, total number of possible outcomes becomes 6. Okay, next, mutually exclusive event. Two events are said to be mutually exclusive event. One, when both cannot occur at the same time. If two events are mutually exclusive, the two events does not occur at a time. That events are called mutually exclusive event. If a coin tossed one, we can get either head or tail, not both at a time. So it is a mutually exclusive event. Next, independent event. Two events are independent. One event does not depend to the other event. That events are called independent event. Okay, P of A and B is equal to P of A into P of B. Example, the experiment is tossing a coin and then rolling a die. These are two separate physical actions. Let A is equal to getting a head on the coin toss. Let B be the rolling a 4 on the die. The outcome of the coin toss has no impact on the outcome of the die roll. Therefore, A and B are the independent. Here, one event does not depend to the other event. So, it is independently occurred. Okay, that events are called independent events. Next is dependent events. Dependent events are one event dependent to the other event. Okay, that affected to the other event. That is called as the dependent event. Example, we have a jar with 5 red candies are there and 5 blue candies are there. Total candies, how many candies are there? We can have 10 candies are there. You eat the candy you pick. We can pick the candy, we can eat. Okay, first pick. What's the probability you pick a red candy? It's 5 red and 10 total 10 candies. So the probability 1/2. Second pick. Now, let's say you did pick a red candy first and we can eat it. You do not put it back. The situation has changed. The jar has 4 red candies and 5 blue candies. Total candies is 9. What is the probability of picking a red candy now? It is a 4/9. It is impacted to one event to another event. It is called as a dependent event. Next. Equally likely events. Events are equally likely if they have same probability of occurrence. So suppose we can toss a coin, it gets head or tail. It has same probability 1/2. Complementary event. Complementary event means it is the opposite of a event A. That is called as a complementary. Okay, P of A plus P of A complementary is equal to 1. We know that P of A plus P of A bar is equal to 1. Similarly, P of A plus P of A complement is equal to 1. P of A complement means we have 1 minus P of A. Next, Sure event. Sure event means the event must be occurred. That event is called sure event. Example, the sun rising in the east is a sure event. It is a sure event. The always sun rises in the east. So it is compulsory occurred. That event is called as a sure event. The probability of sure event is 1. The event includes all outcomes of the sample space. Next, impossible event. An event does not be happen. That event is called impossible event. The probability of impossible event is 0. Okay, when you toss a coin, getting a both head and tail at a time, it is not impossible. So it is a impossible event. Thank you.